Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's Worimi, and welcome to you, your guides in the universal energies. Huge thank you to all those that have booked a private reading. There's links in the community page. If you were wanting to book a reading, we're now starting to get out towards March, and the end of March is the cut-off date because I don't want to be booking people for 12 months in advance. It just sort of gets a bit out of control then. If you are booking and you find that your booking doesn't go through, it does appear that if there's a couple of people scrabbling for the same spot at the same time, you'll get a certain distance and then it'll bounce back at you. So just please be patient. And if you have something, if you're getting a distant booking, but there is something urgent that you need looked at, email me and let me know. Okay, what I'm going to have a quick look at first of all, I have also put in the community page a blow-by-blow about what's happening it's the ABC News link in regards to the Donald Trump civil case in regards to fraud. Junior's been on the stand, and I just want to have a quick look at how that's going. And as I split the deck, my trip and wait tarot, I'll lift the box up in a moment. We've got Junior's on the stand, abuse of power and possible prison time. Now, I have seen that it is Junior that trip and wait tarot. I have seen that it is Junior that is the one that will do the time, but entertainment only. So what's happening is the siblings are all testifying first before Donald Trump gets up there, and I'm really feeling that that's been put in that order so that Trump can't control the narrative of what the siblings come out with. So we've got Junior on the stand. Oh my goodness, as I keep shuffling and splitting, secrets coming to the surface and fully exposed and being forced to walk away from the situation. So yesterday I read on the valuer who said, yeah, no, in regards to Trump's valuations of his particular properties. Junior was on the stand, today your time, yesterday my time sort of thing, claiming that he wasn't involved in the compiling of the tax returns. Apparently he was alternating between sort of clowning around and incredibly tense, although he did sign the tax returns, but he's literally blaming Weiselberg and throwing the accountants under the bus. So, well, yes, I do understand that in a company of that size, Junior wouldn't be putting the the tax returns together as you and I would do for our personal tax returns, but he's literally trying to, juggle and the accountability elsewhere. So the prosecution, it's a documents case. They have the documents. At the end of the day, Junior's signature was on the bottom of the tax return saying that, yes, he agreed with them. Whether or not he actually read them is another matter. But the prosecution, they know exactly the questions to ask. And in case you were wondering what jumped out there, it was the Queen of Swords, Letitia James herself, and the Tower card. So I just want to see how it's going to go. He's going to end up, this is very much about trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat in regards to the contracts and agreements and tax returns that were signed. So it's a documents case. The paper trail is very clear. The signatures are on the documents. Let's have a look. How is Junior going to go on the witness stand going forward? Come on down. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, he's going to be, well, okay, thank you. The term I had put in my head was belligerent. As I said, he's flipping from being sort of joking around and trying to be the clown in the courtroom to snippy and tense. He's not going to like what's being offered up for him here, and I'm getting that. I'm okay. Thank you. I can see his bottom lip sulkily pouting out. but belligerent is what I'm getting, and refusing to answer particular questions or not wanting to answer particular questions. Reading up on what he has said so far, it's literally what he's doing is he's just um, pleading the fifth without pleading the fifth. So he's evading, he's ricocheting off onto others, etc. And I have seen that he's going to try and throw Eric under the bus, but Ivanka and Eric are coming up his backside. So challenging the not liking an offer being presented or information being presented. Something, well, it's this cup. It's this cup that is being presented to him, and he's not liking it. Foundation of this reading, we have Judge Enderon in the past, shining the light on the swamp. If you could hear that, that was my grey dog, Bindi, moving, shining the light, the investigation. They've got all the information. They don't need any. They're not actually needing information off Junior. They're just in regards to the fraud itself, but they're just seeing how the. Well, I'm really getting what they're wanting to do is just to see what they have to say for themselves, because there are certain aspects of this civil case that are going to go criminal. Crowning this reading, Ace of Swords cutting through. The truth is cutting through. The prosecution and the judge, they know the truth. They're just trying to see how do I put it? How the lay of the land lies on the personal emotional level, and that's my great dog now having a drink of water. Yeah, big stick. Immediate future for Junior. I think the jokes are over with. And the big stick is coming out. The hard questions are coming out. The accountability questions are coming out. Externally for Junior, yeah, he's going to find himself literally encircled by the truth, trapped by the truth. He can't get out of it. Here we have is the inflammatory, volatile information coming forward internally. I think he's going to lose it on the stand. This is, I think when the undisputable truth is brought forward, he's going to have he's going to have a meltdown or a tantrum or something like that on the stand. It's all about Trump org. That's my Trump org part. It's the intergenerational money and legacy. The manipulation, the mercenary actions in regards to the money is going to be brought forward. This is going into the future about what happened in the past. So this is the mercenary actions in the past, the abuse of power, the stealing, the lies, the deceit, the sabotage that took place. Junior's going to find himself in a position where he has to make a decision about what way he's going to go. Is he going to try and defend himself and protect his father, or is he actually going to tell the truth? And I think he's in this indecisive moment here. The swamp is at his back. He knows the truth about the swamp. He's got his dark glasses on. He's refusing to make a decision at this time. But he is at this point where he needs to decide, because there is judgment coming down the line for him. Full exposure judgment is what I'm getting there. In regards to his foolishness, he's going to end up with his back up against the wall, in a position where he's beaten and bruised and battered. He's clinging on to the one wand that he can cling on to, surrounded by all the others. He's literally going to be backed into a corner, and I think this one wand is perhaps he sees it as an out for him. It's some information that he thinks he can still play. Let's see where this goes. But he's going to find himself fully exposed. So he's hanging on to one story, and I think that one story is going to be blaming Weiselberg. but I think his own actions are going to be fully exposed in regards to this, about the contracts and agreements, partnerships that he made. A lot of twos coming out. He's juggling about what ship can I bring in, who am I going to crash on the rocks, who can I blame in regards to this money. He does know that when Trump org goes down, he he's got nothing. He's got nothing because Trump org, that's all he has. Eric's got his wife's money. Ivanka's got her money and Jared's money, but Junior only has Trump org money, is what I'm getting here. Okay, I just want to delve a little bit further. So I don't think he knows yet which way he's going to play. He's going to find himself. The truth is literally going to hem him in. He's going to have his back up against the wall. He still thinks that he can wriggle out of it somehow, that he has card up his sleeve, but it's not a very powerful card. And I think that blaming Weisselberg and the other accountants. However, it is Junior's signature at the bottom of the page. Let's have a look. Will Don Trump Jr., how will blaming the accountants go for him? Blaming the accountants. Let's have a quick look. How will it go for him? Well, it's my dark money card, but it's also sort of the hidden money, the untruth money. At the end of the day, these figures are directing the worker. So what I'm really getting is the signifier for him is, at the end of the day, in his position in Trump org, he was the one that called the shots for those that did the work. It's his signature at the bottom of the page. Ending, challenged by a significant ending for him. At the base, financial, moral corruption, finding himself out in the cold. How's blaming the accountants going to go for him? Not particularly well so far. The sort of truth. The truth cannot be denied. It was his signature at the bottom of the page, proving the tax returns. There's nothing he can do about it. Finding himself entrapped by the information that's coming out and others walking away. I'm actually even wondering whether the accountants, the so-called accountants who compiled, are going to be called to the witness stand. And it's not just Weisselberg. There's a whole team of them, and I'm getting the strong feeling that, okay, well, if he's going to blame the accountants, they're going to be called to the stand as well, and they have no loyalty to protect Junior. Yeah, here he is. Going into the future, so how's it going to go for him? Throwing the accountants under the bus. He's really trying to manipulate this. What can he hang on to? What ship does he let go? Externally for him, it's the family. The family, the voter, the family, democracy. Externally for him, an end of an emotional cycle, an emotional culmination in regards to the family. I have seen that, I saw the other day, Eric and Ivanka will gang up on him. Internally for him, Judge Enderon. A lot of information coming out very quickly about the lies and stealing and betrayal, the contracts and agreements that were made, and the truth literally moving forward, but moving on. But you've got this figure shrouded here, literally in a Hessian cowl. The truth moving forward. He's going to be seen, and it's going to be a very uncomfortable position for him, because there are secrets coming to the surface that are going to be exposed about his abuse of power. I'm really feeling he's a whistleblower. that the accountants are going to come forward, a whistleblower that was involved in Trump Org, and they are bringing a big stick, a big amount of information. At the base, loss, disappointment, not losing everything, but it's pretty much a loss, about his mercenary actions being investigated. The DOJ have popped up here as well as the higher authorities, but I'm seeing something here is going to end up federal level with the DOJ. So yeah, I'm really getting because he's blaming the accountants. The accountants are going to be called upon with a please explain how involved was he, and I'm on the base. I'm getting even more major arcana to finish up, moving forward quickly. That's going to bring a judgment moment for him, and he is at this what truth do I tell crossroads that he's going to have to defend. So yeah, I see one of the at least one, if not more, of those that he is trying to blame. I only signed it, I didn't do the work, coming forward, or being brought forward to ask how involved was he? Okay, thank you for joining me. Take care. Love to you all.